There's been more preparation for the next round of Path to Pro, with tournament lineups finalised and even more team roster changes announced last week. The Korean Open division finally came to a close on May 27th, with GC Busan Wave taking the title, and Armament, Freesia and BM Hawk rounding out the top 4, securing their positions in the upcoming Contenders Trials. They will face off against MVP Space, Blossom, Meta Athena and WGS Laurels 9, who fell into relegation thanks to their bottom 4 finishes in Contenders Season 1. These 8 teams will compete in trials for the 4 Contenders Season 2 spots up for grabs. It looks like Meta Athena are doing their best to put together the means for a triumphant return to glory. After signing the coach that led his team to Contenders Pacific Champions, they recently announced that they had picked up their former DPS player, Recry, after he left back in January. They also picked up flex support Sally, who was known for his DPS play on C9. He said on stream that he made the switch to support after he couldn't become a Tracer specialist, so it'll be interesting to see how he performs in his new role. O2 Ardion and WGS Laurels 9 have also engaged in a little swapsies. Trial players Hailey and Villain Yo are headed over to WGS in exchange for DPS player Order. And X6 Gaming announced the results of their internal investigation into accusations against DPS player BQB. He was found to be promoting boosting services as well as having quote-unquote fan issues. As a result, his org has banned him from streaming for 3 months, donated his winnings to aspiring programmers and fans, and basically given him one last warning. Any more issues and he's out. On a more positive note for X6, their GM Lee Moo-ho also announced that in conjunction with Seven, he will be actively supporting gamers in division teams looking to go pro in hopes of improving the Korean scene. His first act will be to help out Armament, who will be competing in the upcoming trials, with training facilities and coaching feedback. And after Detonator Korea withdrew from the Pacific Contenders last week, it has been announced that their spot for the upcoming season has been bought by the Korean org EXL Gaming. EXL actually had a spot and a team lined up for the first season, but dropped out before it began, citing roster, marketing and financial problems. On top of that, EXL's PUBG division was recently disqualified from the PUBG Korean League for failing to financially support the team. So while EXL has the spot, whether they actually make it to day 1 of Season 2 remains to be seen. And on a light, fluffy and comfortingly pink note to finish on, fan favourites Runaway recently released a video covering their team bonding vacation, including their newest addition, Soulmate. The video hasn't been subbed, but the power of Runaway seems to transcend linguistic barriers anyway, and can be viewed on Flowervin's YouTube channel.